The first night she looked me straight in the eyes and said, "Tie me up if you're going to keep me here." And I swear my heart nearly stopped because I had just bought her freedom, not her body. And I had no idea what she meant or what kind of storm I'd just invited into my lonely, quiet life. I'm still asking myself if I did the right thing, or if I was a fool who walked straight into a lesson I deserved. So tell me honestly, would you have trusted her if you were in my place? I should explain how I even got into this mess. I was a rancher on the edge of the territory, the kind of man people forgot about because I didn't drink in town or gossip at the trading post. My wife had died years earlier, no children, just land and cattle and silence. One afternoon I went into town to sell hides and overheard a trader bragging about an Apache woman he'd acquired after a raid. The way he spoke about her made my stomach turn. I didn't see a person to him, just a thing. I don't know what came over me, but I walked up, offered him everything I had in my pocket, and then some, and told him I'd take her. My plan was simple: bring her to my ranch, give her food, a horse, and let her go wherever she wanted. I thought that made me the hero of my own story. She barely spoke on the ride back. She was calm in a way that made me nervous, watching everything, missing nothing. When we reached my ranch, I told her slowly and clearly that she was free, that she could leave in the morning. That's when she said it. "Tie me up," she told me, her voice steady. I laughed at first, awkward and confused, and told her I wouldn't do that. Her eyes hardened, and she said if I didn't, I'd regret it. That's when doubt crept in. Had she been so broken she thought that was all she deserved, or was she playing me? Over the next few days, she stayed. She helped around the ranch without being asked, learned my routines faster than I liked, and asked questions that felt too sharp for casual talk. She told me her name was Naya, and that her people believed survival was about patience. At night, I caught her staring at the horizon, like she was measuring distances in her head. I started to feel like the fool in a game I didn't understand. Still, when she repeated her request, I refused. I told her no one would ever bind her again under my roof. So that was the situation I was in, and I had to make a choice. Before I tell you what happened next, I want you to pause for a second and comment what you would have done in my shoes. Would you have trusted her, or would you have sent her away immediately? The truth came out the night a group of armed men rode onto my land. They were the same traders I'd crossed in town, and they wanted their property back, along with a lesson taught to me. Naya came to me as soon as she heard them, urgency in her voice. She told me the only way to survive was for me to pretend she was still captive. Her plan was to lure them close, make them careless, and give us a chance to escape. That's why she wanted to be tied, to sell the lie. My chest felt tight as I realized she'd been trying to protect both of us all along. With shaking hands, I did what she asked, hating every second of it, promising her with my eyes that this was just a show. When the men arrived, she played her part perfectly, silent and still, and they believed it. They drank, laughed, and lowered their guard. When the moment came, Naya moved like lightning, freeing herself, knocking one man down, and throwing me a knife. Together, we ran for the horses, bullets kicking dust behind us. We didn't stop until dawn painted the sky red. Afterward, I took her as far as she wanted to go, to land where her people could find her. Before she left, she thanked me, not for buying her, but for listening in the end. I went back to my ranch alone again, but not the same man. I learned that doing the right thing isn't about grand gestures. It's about respect, trust, and knowing when to admit you don't understand everything. If you were on my side in this story, like this video, subscribe for more stories like this, and share your final thoughts on this whole mess in the comments section. I'll see you all in the next story.